think beauty is a burning bush, right? It's something that calls to us, and it's something out of which God can speak.
Right.
Okay?
Beauty is a tough word to pin down, and you can tell because anyone who talks about it squirms like a mad dog when pressed for a definition. Now, I'm not saying that's what Dr. Peterson is doing here. He's probably done more good in promoting beauty and promoting artists than anyone else alive, but I'm going to argue that he gets beauty wrong. In this clip, he claims that beauty is like a burning bush, something that calls forth to you amidst the wilderness. He's putting forth beauty as something phenomenological, both empirical and subjective. It's a higher ideal that points out how insufficient you are and calls you to be more. The trouble with this is sort of obvious, but I think people are generally too polite to want to call it out. I don't think people even want to call it out because people want to believe in beauty. And when someone of good repute discusses beauty in a sophisticated way, then they're willing to overlook the obvious flaws in the logic. Someone is finally giving them the justification to aim for something higher in a culture that spits on excellence. If beauty is that which calls to you, why would a beautiful work of art call to some people more than others? If that's the case, then beauty is not inherent in the object, thus rendering it subjective rather than objective, rendering the word essentially meaningless. Or, some people have more attuned their senses to beauty than others. If that's the case, then that aesthetic faculty could be attuned to the wrong thing, could be attuned to what is ugly. If that's the case, then that which calls out to you like a burning bush is not necessarily something beautiful, rendering the original definition null. This, of course, plays itself out in everyone's empirical everyday experience. The grocery store is filled with crappy foods that call out to us. The entire advertising industry is built around just that. And the things that should be calling out to us, having a family, going to the gym, the park, healthy food, all of that does not call out to us. If beauty is to be defined, it cannot be empirical. It cannot be subjective. If it's empirical, then it's going to change with the sample of the people in their particular time and their particular place. If it's subjective, then everyone has their own definition, rendering communication about it null. So what then is the objective definition of beauty? Whatever it is, it has to be inherent in the object of the discussion itself. Otherwise, we're talking about feelings of beauty or experiences of beauty rather than evaluating the painting itself or the bird or the music or whatever. It also must have a component within it that's measurable in some degree. Some buildings are more beautiful than others. Some paintings are less beautiful than others. You can also then put forward a Newtonian question of limits. What does lack of beauty look like? What does that which is most beautiful look like? And lastly, its definition probably also has to be made distinct from ugliness. So ugliness too should then have a definition. What makes something ugly? Can something be both beautiful and ugly simultaneously, or neither beautiful nor ugly for that matter? Are they differences in degree or differences in quality? If we're serious about discussing beauty, if we want to bring it back into our modern world, which has rejected it, then all of those questions need to be addressed. It has to be properly defined.